Hey guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and I am back with one of my favorite videos every month, my monthly flip through in my planner. So in this video, I flipped through all of my functional sections in my planner, and so you can see for October, I was in a mini size planner. For this flip through, I'm going to be going through my catch-all section, budget, wellness, and faith. The other sections, since I'm was in a smaller size for October, I decided not to include some of the other sections, and I never flipped through in these monthly flip throughs my work planner or Sophia's memory book. So that's what we've got here. Let's just jump right into it. This is a Recollections cover. If you've watched previous videos, you know I've kind of been in and out of this particular cover. This is a Recollections cover that I basically took the discs, sorry, not the discs, the rings out and just converted it into a cover for my mini sized Happy Planner. And so it does have a Happy Planner cover and a Happy Planner mini discs. And then inside of it, I have a mix of Happy Planner inserts as well as the at a glance pages. So the very first section always is my catch-all. And so that is the at a glance section. I have an envelope in here just to store stuff in there. But this is the at a glance right here. These first couple of pages I did decorate and try to make it pretty, but you'll see later that it gets to be very, very functional. I pretty much just start writing and you know, the stickers disappear after the first couple of days of the month. And I'm just flipping it through fairly quickly. For my at a glance, I pretty much just put all the notes for my life. It could be work related, it could be Sophia related, it could be family related, it could be for anything. And if I need to, I'll write it down and then transfer it to the appropriate section. But this is where I put pretty much everything that happens in my life, the major events, all the tasks that I have. Like some of these pages you can see are like very empty just because it was a pretty routine kind of day. And so I didn't feel like I had to make a ton of notes. And then some days I'm on like post-it notes. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. You can see here, like I worked, you know, so it covers and captures everything in my life. Like starting to write a lot more here. It's kind of fun to look at these, but it's pretty functional. I love having a functional planner that, you know, it still looks neat, but it's definitely not like decorative. And you know, it's just fun to have that. I have a note right here. Need to take that out. Actually, I'll leave that in there. I need that. Okay. And then here, right here, the very last week of October, moved into my November setup. And so this was actually in my Skinny Mini for about a week. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's like been folded in half. And so like looked like this in my Skinny Mini. And you know, then I just took it out and put it in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, straightforward kind of setup for my catch-all. Random extra page I'll take out. This next section is budget. So I never used the monthly for any of my setup for 2021, pretty much. But for this, I was using the dashboard, not the dashboard, the monthly layout, and this is the dashboard for the monthly layout. I pretty much made just some simple notes and goals for myself, but I actually didn't even really use that section. And then it's just straight up like expenses. And so you can see here I used like half of this page, all of this page, and then like all of this page. And I just tracked all of my expenses. That was pretty much it. Pretty straightforward again, and very functional. This week I did decorate with some stickers just because I was at my sister's house, and so I was kind of bored, so I pulled out some like old stickers that they had, my nieces had, and just kind of stuck them in here. But I used this wellness section to track my food, so it's breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, or actually I might have done it differently where it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then just like beauty notes, and like I'm using, you can see pages here, so this should have been glued down like this. And then like super functional here, you can see like I didn't even like cross it out or like white it out. I just cross it out and put the date. And that's pretty much it. And then I got lazy, or like I was kind of like half in my Skinny Mini, my on the go planner. And so have notes that look like this. And then I don't know, I just switched to like just a regular log, which works for me. You know, like it doesn't have to be, you know, something where I have like a full weekly spread for it. So that's there. And again, like these two pages should be taped together. And then I continued with the log. Then I didn't want to, pull out another sheet apparently. So I just put it on a sticky note, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to transfer that over. I'm just going to put the sticky note in there. Then here's the second sticky note. And then here's a random sheet that I already had in my stash that was already mini sized. So that's the last of it. Again, just like a food log. And then this last section is, or sorry, not the last section, this next to last section is my social media section. Here's just some notes. I actually need this. I'm going to pull this out. It's a list of like things for Instagram, which I haven't even done. But this I thought was really cute together. But otherwise it's just decorative. And then like what I did was, in fact, I decided to cut down my skinny classic to fit in here. And so I just trimmed off that very bottom, which has like the Thursday and then the notes section. And so this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then these again should be taped together. And then it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then here is Thursday. Guys, like this is what it looks like, just like that. And then this box right here is a notes section. This right here is a notes section. And so I just trimmed off this little piece and stuck it in there. All right. Do what you got to do, right? Here, I just, like for this section, I pretty much just put down any like social media notes, like the videos that are posting on YouTube, and like the things I'm posting on Instagram. I got some happy mail from a planner babe on Instagram, and I didn't realize when I punched it that I would be a little bit too big. So anyway, it's supposed to go right there. And then again, this piece goes right here, just like this. And I think it's totally fine. Like it got the work done. It didn't bother me too much that it was just that one piece was cut off, so again, like this is super functional. My entire planner is, I feel like all of these sections at least are pretty functional. Every once in a while I'll get in a mood to decorate and put some stickers down, but mostly it just looks like this, like pen to paper. Things are crossed out, just like this. And, I just have it done just like that. Okay, so this last section is my face section. I actually looked through it, and there are some like super private notes in there, so I'm not going to flip through it. But let me just explain what I did. Actually, I'm going to do a quick flip through, but it's going to be like blocked out. So it looks like this, but with prayer requests and like my journaling, I just feel like I need to like have something be a little bit private. So like here's some journaling that I went ahead and covered with a post-it note. But what I do is for these sections, I don't worry about the dates or like even using each box like as a single entry. I just take as much room as I need to. So like if for October, if I was going to just the next box, I would just white this out, put the date, and then just write, and maybe I'll use 6 boxes, or maybe I'll use just 1 box, or maybe I'll use 2 boxes. It really just doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry so much about like having a Wednesday block for Wednesday or a Thursday block for Thursday. I just use them as like, sections that I can just write or not write, and just use as many or as few as I need to for my journaling. And so this faith section has my prayer requests, like just journaling about life, Bible scripture versing, or like writing out verses. And so it pretty much just does all the writing that I have in my life, especially centered around prayer and like concerns that I have that I'm just trying to bring to God. So that is what this section is all about. And again, I flipped through it really quickly, just because there's some private stuff on there, but that's how I use this. And I probably will not do flip throughs of the faith planner in future, just because, it's kind of like that's private stuff, and I just feel kind of uncomfortable like flipping through it. If you have a thought one way or the other, just leave a comment and let me know. But that was a very quick flip through of my October setup. I actually love changing up my setup every month, and moving from like different sizes and then into different setups each month. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it for 2022, where I'm like really challenging myself to stick to one size, like the classic size, and use it for the entire year. I don't know. I might have to like give myself some like changes, and like bring in different layouts and just mix it up a little bit more somehow, just to keep it interesting for myself. So anyway, kind of talking out loud. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.